think that's straight. I think so. Let's work with it. Talking about working with it, how am I supposed to work with this hair? Because look, this is the situation right now and I don't know what to do with it. Hello everyone. Yes, I know I may look a little different for a number of things. My hair is never this big during a video. My makeup is never this bright and graphic during a video. And today I was feeling a little different. I mean, it's the 23rd of December, day before Christmas, feeling a little actually, to be honest, I was feeling very I was like, what do I do with my day today? Because it is so gloomy out. Typically I would have bright sunlight shining in through the windows, and it's so rainy, gloomy, dark gray right now. This is the lighting I'm working with and it is what it is, but I wasn't feeling very encouraged and creative. And I was like, F this, I'm gonna do it. So I was watching some YouTube videos and I felt very inspired, which is why, as you can read by the title, I'm going to be discussing some of the habits that I'm gonna bring to 2023. Yes, habits I have been doing in 2022 that I will be moving forward to the new year, and some habits that I really do want to work on that I have tried but have just not succeeded in it. Remember that it takes 21 days to form a habit. Give yourself some grace. Remember, you are learning something new. Without further ado, let's get started on the list of habits that I am moving forward to the new year. Also, happy Vlogmas day 10. What the heck? This is insane. I'm so happy that we are in day 10 already. And it's the day before Christmas. It's the day before Christmas Eve, because us Latinos, we celebrate Christmas Eve. We don't celebrate Christmas Day. We open our presents the moment it hits midnight, and that's just how it is. That's just what we do. All right. So let's begin with the list. I have it here on my handy dandy iPad, which I love and adore. My sister gifted this to me. None of this is going to be in order of like morning to afternoon to evening routine. I just kind of wrote everything down that I was present to, and I want to share that with you. And by the way, this is like super casual, laid back. I am feeling very chill vibes, of course, considering the weather, considering how cold it is, and it's also Friday. So I'm like just feeling so chill, laid back, got nothing to worry about except for the habits that I'm taking with me in the new year. Habit number 1 is journaling. I started really journaling April 15th of this year. And I know that because I was just looking through my journaling book today and saw that that was when I really began. There have been moments that I have journaled and all right, all good, like, you know, talking about my day. And there have been moments when I journaled that have really allowed me to fully express on paper. It was a great outlet to desahogarme, to release all of the emotions and the feelings and the thoughts and the words and negative, positive, anything that was in my heart and my mind allowed me to put it on paper, and even writing it down on my notes app on my iPhone. Sometimes I would even record my voice, because a method to feel unjudged, talking to yourself in the mirror, recording yourself in a voice note, journaling, any of those methods work perfectly fine as long as you're not keeping all your feelings, emotions, thoughts only within you and not releasing it in some way. Habit number 2 is planning out my day in the morning. I'm pretty sure I've shared this with you on one of my Vlogmas videos of my RPM. So it's the Tony Robbins Rapid Planning Method journal book, notebook. It is such a neat way of planning out your day. And the reason why I use this RPM daily planner is because I have a work day and I also have a personal life. And sometimes it's really hard for me to balance the two, especially because I work from home and I'm with my family pretty much the moment they get out of work, to set the boundaries, right? If I don't plan ahead. Having the planner allows me to start my morning off right, making sure I'm writing down, getting a recap of what it is that my day consists of when it comes to calls, when it comes to work, when it comes to deadlines, when it comes to content creating, video creating, editing, time blocking for those specific tasks. It has been the greatest system to use for my daily planning. I swear I haven't found anything that is greater than that, and I've used a lot of planners. RPM is a way to go. Shout out to Tony Robbins. Thank you so much for introducing that system to me, because I love it. It is the best of the best. Habit number 3 is taking my vitamins. Girl, the beginning of this year, I went to an unblinded seminar event. If you don't know what unblinded is, I'll link the Instagram page below so you could check out videos. It's my boyfriend's company, and the event had a special guest. And the special guest is the founder of a company that offers DNA testing and provides results where they tell you what it is that you have to do more of, what it is you're more prone to, what you should take or could take rather. And a lot of what was coming up for me was like magnesium and some other areas where I can, drink more tea, this specific tea for this specific thing because my blood levels and DNA looks like this. And it's probably not blood levels, I don't know why I said that, but just my DNA, right? Like my DNA. And it's not to say that that's how I am right now specifically, but it's just saying what my DNA looks like and what it's prone to, especially with the history of, right? Like my parents created me, so their DNAs obviously have an effect and impact on mine. So it's just so interesting. And I'll also share a link on that below if you want to check it out. I have no affiliation with any of this, by the way. Just because I'm mentioning it, maybe someone's curious out there. Link is in the bottom in the description. Check it out if you want to. Anyways, with that being said, I had taken upon myself to read one of the consistent vitamins that they told me to take, and one of them was magnesium. And so I have incorporated magnesium vitamins into my routine, into my habits. So I take magnesium, I take vitamin D, and I also take Nutrafol, which I've shared this with you guys before in my previous vlogs. Nutrafol is a hair growth vitamin that was recommended to me by a dermatologist. I take 4 capsules a day, and in the bottle it carries 120 capsules, which is equivalent to a month. So one bottle gives me a month's worth of use, and I have been on week 2 consistently. I want to give this vitamin bottle a fair chance. After week 6, I really want to share my experience and see if I'm really seeing any change in it. Right now I'm in week 2. I had previously used it, but not consistently as I am right now. Right now I'm taking 4 capsules every single day, not missing a day. And I want to stick with that for the next 4 more weeks to complete the 6 weeks to really give it a fair chance. And I believe they even say give it to 3 to 6 months. But I think by week 6, I can tell whether there has been any change at all. Habit number 4, taking cold showers midday, man. I wanted to do like a specific dedicated video on this, with the title being like what I do to refresh during the day, or what I do to like give myself a boost of energy. One of them was, I'm not gonna share the other 2 because maybe I will make a video out of that, but I have made a TikTok out of it already. If you want to go check it out, find it somewhere. But taking midday cold showers, underrated. I know it's uncomfortable for some people, and it is, honestly. It's not like I'm like, so good, this cold, stinging cold shower feels so good. No, I do not think that during these cold showers. But what I do think about is my breathing. I focus so much on my breathing when it comes to these cold showers, because if I am so like focusing on how cold the water is, I will quickly like just want to get out of it, right? And if I'm quite literally just trying to listen to my breathing rather than listen to the water running down my body, I am focusing more on something else, and I'm trying to regulate that breathing. So it's very interesting. I've done several practices, I've been to several different events where of course they mention the importance of breathing. I didn't add this in my habits list, but breathing and breathwork exercises are such a great habit to incorporate. But I do that during my cold showers, and they really do help me. I feel like I'm doing 2 things at once. Focusing on my breathing while this cold water is hitting my body. I feel like a brand new person every time I get out, and this I typically do between 12:30 to 2:30 because I do have long work days that I choose to do on my own because I like to continue working and being creative and doing the things. Man, if you're not taking a cold shower, I highly recommend, I really do recommend, the next time you take a shower, just go for 10 seconds. Go for 10 seconds of just cold water. Start with a little bit of water, because there are some certain pressures of how much water can come out, and at least with my shower head I can like change the setting of how much water is actually falling out. At first I started with very light, like a light mist or a light shower of cold water. Start with that. Start 10 seconds of a light mist, and then maybe you want to gradually go a little bit more, where you do a little 15 seconds and a little bit more water is coming out, and then eventually you can graduate to the really stronger pressure that's really hitting the skin. Do 30 seconds, and there's a lot more water. Of course, this is all just gradually that you want to do it, but I'm going to tell you right now, you will not regret it. If the goal is to really refresh and feel like a brand new person midday so that you can get like the next half of the day ready to go, you will continue doing this. You're going to love it so much. The next habit that I'm going to take over to 2023 is scheduling my personal and professional life. I've been doing this for a couple years now. The reason why I do this is because I have a lot of relationships in my life, right? A lot of friendships that I want to continue nurturing and continue being a part of their life. And that requires quality time with them. Taking the initiative to make those plans, sometimes if you don't write it down or have it somewhere to remind you, you're going to forget about it. And having a calendar that allows me to plan out and write down when I have a call, right? My professional and work life, and then writing down when I have a hangout with a friend, my personal life, it's so helpful. Like, it really allows me to be very organized. A calendar also allows me to be organized for my content days and content creating and deadlines and campaigns. I absolutely love it. I will never let go of it unless there's something that's completely better and magical out there in the world. I will continue planning out all of my things on a Google Calendar. Shout out to Google. Playing music in the background, habit number 6. If you're working, play some lo-fi hip-hop instrumental music. It's on YouTube. It literally, it's live, it streams all day, every day, 24/7, never stops. Have that playing in the background. I'm not even kidding. There's something about that instrumental music that make you concentrate more when it comes to working. Now, if you are working out, play some hype music, something that gets you upbeat, like that gets you going. Taking a shower, maybe put on some meditation music, right? Because you're also, for me personally, I'm also doing breath work, so that meditation music really helps me do my breath work, take my cold showers, and feel very, very zen in the moment. Having music, instrumental music, word music, play music, whatever music that you like to listen to, have that playing in the background. I also heard that for every 8 minutes you sing a whole song, you're gaining a minute of life. So hey, if that means I'm living longer, I have no complaints. Habit number 7 is my skincare and my hair care. So recently I have been making it very intentional to find products that work for me and not just use any product just because I found it. I have been investing my money in finding good skincare, hair care products and giving it enough time to really give it an honest opinion and an honest try. I've mentioned this many times that I am on a real hair journey. I really want to see a lot of improvement in my hair. Right now, I'm not even kidding, I feel more confident because my hair looks very full, right? Like, this is my natural hair, air dried, no product. Literally all I did was put the 10 spray one, but it feels very full. Now, I'm on a journey with my hair care, I'm on a journey with my skincare, and I want to continue using and finding the right products for my skin so that I could later recommend and feel the most confident. Habit number 8, getting ready as if I'm going to the office to work. So I work from home and it's very easy for me to get in like PJs and just work from home. It's very easy for me to do that. Like, I feel so good. But I feel better when I do dress up, when I do have a little bit of makeup, my hair done, as if I'm going out, as if I'm going to see people. There's something about it that just feels right. It feels like you're very put together even if you're here at home. And I want to continue that habit for the new year. Habit number 9, create vision boards. But not just a vision board for the year. Quarterly vision boards. Quarterly vision boards. I'm telling you, it is such a great refresher and reminder to realign yourself with some of the things that you want to focus on for the year. And you might come across some moments where you're like, thought I wanted this, but I don't think I want it anymore. Or I want to change this about this certain thing that I had previously. Having those quarterly vision boards is going to be a refresher, a realigner, and a reminder of your goals. And I highly encourage doing that. There are a ton of videos out there that can help out with how to really create a great vision board. And I'm thinking of maybe doing one for a video soon, but I really do highly recommend quarterly vision boards. Another habit that I'm taking with me for the new year is reading a book that is relevant to my current life events, my current life experiences, things that I want to improve on. I will find the book to read on and learn from because it's already so fresh in my mind, right? Like it's currently happening in my life that I genuinely think I can grasp that information better and learn from it better because it is relevant and it resonates more than any other time in my life, right? And I think that having that habit is great because that also allows you to learn more, and it also allows you to grow and make something great out of what is happening in your life. And reading a book, it is never bad. When was the last time you picked up a book, guys? Come on. Like, I think I have a video on 4 of my top love book recommendations on my YouTube channel, but I do have a bunch of other books that I highly recommend, and maybe I do a YouTube video out of that too. Habit number 11 is writing down my wins on a little piece of paper, folding them up and putting them in a jar for me to read before the end of the year. I wish I did this in the previous years, so I was able to get this done for this year, and I'm just so grateful that I was able to do that. Honestly, I'm a little bit sad that I didn't write every single win down, even the wins that I would think about. I'm like, should I write that down? And then I forget to write it down, but I'm so happy. My jar is up there. I'm not going to open it until December 31, the last day of the year. So excited to continue that habit next year, and I want to really make sure that I am writing down every single win for the year, so that I can have even more wins to read in 2023. And I just want to add 3 other habits that I personally really want to work on more this year, and that is exercising more, at least 15 minutes a day. I know I get a good sweat in 15 minutes. I've seen videos, I've done the videos, it feels good, and 15 minutes does not take long. 15 minutes does not take long in comparison to what it could do for your health, and I know that, and I want to remind myself of that. I also want to make sure that I am doing great stretches during the day. Stretching has always helped me, and I want to do it more consistently in this coming year, as well as getting more sunshine. Because I work from home, I get a lot of sunshine in here, and I forget that I'm not actually really going out as much. I don't have a reason to go out other than just going to my car and like going somewhere. So I want to time block and just get out the house, even if I just walk 1 block around and then go back to the house. That will be so beneficial for myself. I know there are so many benefits to getting some sun on your skin and the vitamin D that it provides. So that is all for the habits that I'm carrying over in 2023. That also wraps up Vlogmas Day 10. Thank you so much for watching and listening to me during this video. I really appreciate it. I'm so excited for this new year. I'm so looking forward to it, and I can't believe it's already 2023. I'm also so excited to wrap up 12 days of Vlogmas that I've been doing and that I've committed to. So thank you so much for watching again. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, and thank you again for all your support. I really appreciate it. Bye.